We need your support. Click the like buttons below. Now onto the video. Welcome to readtheticker.com. Today we're going to talk about investing success with Gann and Fibonacci arcs. Now, I know a lot of people out there are skeptical of Gann. There's good and bad rumours out there. But Gann was about geometry. Okay, so if you go to information frequently asked questions, FAQ, and you scroll down on the left here, you're going to come across William Gann methods. And in there you'll get a quick education on how Gann angles came about, understanding the square, and how the degrees represent astrology. So a 45-degree angle is actually Earth, and here's a calculation down here, and then we use Gann angles and some demonstrations what we do. So the thing about Gann angles, which is different to anything else, is that it's not a trend line, it's not a channel, because it only requires one point in the chart. So you put a point down there, you put the Gann angle, it just draws. And for some particular reason, price will fall back and come down to that Gann angle and bounce. No pivot point required, it just comes to the angle and moves. That's because price is moving up here on average of 1 unit of price, which might be $2, $3, $10, to 1 unit at a time. It might be a week, a year, what have you. So it's price moves relative to time. And as we are all humans, it's because it's a level of excitement putting a price up here. Now some stocks are quite spooky. For example, here we have 1 unit at a time to 2 units of price. So as you can see, this is quite good investing. If you can get 2 units of price for every 1 unit at a time, you'd be quite happy. And when it breaks, you know something wrong. Okay. Did I show that? The Fibonacci arcs are used to show future resistance points. The law of nature is Fibonacci, and our methodology of applying these Fibonacci arcs is based on the Fibonacci sequence count, which is explained down here. Right, so that's plenty of information there to get started. But for example, here's TLT, the bond, treasury bond, and we have underlying 1-to-1 Gann angle going up there. We have a time versus price, 2 units of price to 1 unit at a time going up here. And I can draw on, just on the screen Gann angles. You can see how it works. Just like any trend line or any channel, you use the same approach to a line as its fade, it breaks, tests, what have you. We can use resistance points at tops like this. As you can see, the 2 units of time to 1 unit of price is pure resistance to the new tops in the TLT. We see the 3 tops here. And obviously you'd be using your Wyckoff logic there, and you can see the break. Now if we were using a channel or a trend line, we'd be going, oh, maybe we're going to draw this trend line to that lower point there. Where are we? Yeah, there we go. Hasn't really done any damage yet, it's just gone down to the lower channel. Well, and Gann, we've seen this is broken 1 unit at a time to 1 unit of price. This is more serious. Sure, we might get a bounce and then a collapse. But Gann angles do give the secret out of measuring a particular chart relative to time and price. So if you draw 2 channels on 2 different symbols, you can't really compare time and price because they're not angles, they're not Gann, because it's a little bit random. Here we're putting a chart into a square that makes time to price 1-to-1. We set the top hand corner here. So all the charts you view on Gann are prices at 1-to-1. So therefore the comparable when you compare charts. For example, we'll go to a gold chart. There's more demonstration. I think it's around here somewhere. Let's have a look. Try that one. I think it's been demonstrated on the blog frequently in the last couple of years. Yep, here we go. Once again, we're using the starts of impulse moves to put our Gann angle 1-to-1 in there. We've got our forecast of where resistance came in. And as you can see here, we have positive Gann angles going up. Right. So here's 2 units of price to 1 unit at a time, one on one here. And we have negative angles here to fight the resistance. So if Gann angles are advancing, they're normally breaking resistance Gann angles, as they've done here. And right now we've got probably a little period of consolidation. I reckon 140 is up for a challenge. It's up a 1-to-1. I reckon that's going to be on the table in 2018. Sure, we can go down and test support, but hopefully this 1-to-1 Gann angle hold, and if not, that one there. Now we get to use our Fibonacci forecasts. For example, we can we have the ability to draw fixed objects and just on-screen objects with JavaScript. So we go to that, maybe select there. There we can see that our Fibonacci arcs normally catch the consolidations, and as we can see here, this arc has been caught here, which is 1, 2, 3 arcs down. Now how do I choose that? I select the top point, and I'm selecting a low down there, which is probably equal to the Fibonacci number count. So it's probably a 3, 5, I think it's an 8, and then it goes 13. So you count 5 bars or 7 bars or 13 bars and put the next point down. You find the fit, okay? So we can go the other way. I think this, I don't know, I've never done this one, see what it looks like. Yep, that's not too bad. I don't know what the count is here because I'm not familiar with this chart. But you do a Fibonacci bar count down here. It'll be somewhere down there. And generally speaking, you want the first correction to fit in, and as you can see, it starts to move. Eventually, it breaks out, and obviously, you know, changes its trend. So Fibonacci arcs, Gann angles, are a very useful way to judge trend, time versus price, and it helps you to gauge the popular charts out there where there's this mass following, and it's always good to know that your investments are turning 2 units of price to 1 unit at a time. So you're getting $2 to 1 unit at a time. That 1 unit at a time might be a day, week, month, or what have you. So those investments you want to chase are the ones of more dollar units to time units. Now, as we know in the Wyckoff world, we like to see, for example, we do our base analysis, and we like to see our sign of strength. And Gann is very, very good to help hold on to momentum trades and the bounce off the sign of strength. Okay, so here's our sign of strength breakup, and we start putting Gann angles down there to see the momentum carry on. So it's very good for momentum trades and working out reversals and strength like that. Thanks very much for watching.